Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. So welcome to my channel everybody. So I am currently working on Paper Pumpkin alternatives for February 2024's kit called Sweet Springtime. Excuse me. This is alternative video number 3. Now for this one guys, we are going to do a very simple beginner stamper card, and so I'm going to show you the projects sheet, the instruction sheet that you get. So you got 3 of this project, 3 of these little treat milk carton treat boxes, and 3 sumline cards. On the back, the QR code is always with alternative projects. This guys is really cute, and I might do something very similar to this, so hang on to your seats. I think that is lovely. This if it said Easter or something, yes, but not crazy about that one. This of course is just a little 3x3 card visual of everything you get in the kit. Coordinating colors are Berry Burst, Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, and Very Vanilla. So this is a look at what the stamps are. The bunny rabbit, the chickadee, the daffodils, Happy Easter, Springtime Greetings, and Welcome Baby. Just for your info, I won't be doing Welcome Baby. I've already decided that, guys. So let's take a look at what you do get in the kit here. So this is one of the delightful, beautiful card bases, and it's coordinating envelope with all that wonderful stuff to cut up. And this is the treat box, the little milk carton, really darling. I will be doing a pattern of that. And I love that they did the envelopes opening this way. Now, if Stampin' Up! Were to sell envelopes this way, I would buy these hand stamped. I love this. I'm going to try to figure out take one apart and figure out how to do it myself. And this of course front and back again. Oh, excuse me, I was up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was up at 5:30. I'm getting a little tired. I was binge watching, okay? My husband started a series and he fell asleep, and I couldn't go to sleep till I finished it, and I did. So here we go. This is what you got. This one, these bunny rabbits, the daffodils, and the 2 little banner bits. This was what I used on my first card. So this wreath sat inside this piece, okay, which sat inside the frame, which they have as part of their. And then the rest were, these were out of the center with more daffodils. I mean, maybe I could use, let's see, like, should I use at least some of these on there? Not sure I want to. I would have to use 2. I'm not sure. We'll have to think about that. That'll be for the final project. I'm not final project, but the end of this card. So what am I bringing in for this one? I'm bringing in my retired but lovely, and always keep this one, Easter Friends. Now I'm going to be using the large Happy Easter and the My Friend, and sending warm and happy wishes this spring, because I am only stamping on this card. I'm not putting anything else on this card. We're just going to stamp. So I thought this was a good we're going to be using this little bit here, but we're going to use the bunny from the kit. So this is still a paper pumpkin. So I don't even need to bring in my notebook. But here we have a vanilla card base and a vanilla envelope. These happen to be some pre-made ones that are in my stash. So this happens to be 5.5 by 8, scored at 4. However, if I was making this, I would have made this 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. So it's just got a quarter shy of being that regular card base, but this was already available and we're going to go with it. So let's start. And we're going to make it have color. I mean, it's not going to be colorless. I'm pretty sure this is going to look really, really great. Our colors of choices. See, we're using this little bunny, which it needs a better clean. My Stampin' Chamois, I just can't get it clean enough to clean my stamps the way I would like it. So we're going to give that a good rub down with the Stampin' Scrub. All right. Just want to make sure he's clean. We're going to be using pecan pie and a blender pen. Yes. You could use a painter, water painter, whatever you would like. Let's see. If you want, that's Wink Stella. You might be able to get away with emptying your Wink Stella brush if you have an empty one. Where's the white Stampin' Up one? That should be like right here, but it's not. Of course, there it is. Okay, water painter, right? You could use one of those. I have a couple here. That's my new Wink Stella. And we are going to put Springtime Greetings from the stamp. We're going to be using that and the Happy Easter from the set on our envelope. Shall we do that one first? Yes, let's do the envelope. So for this envelope, we're going to do the little chickadee right here. Please pardon my coughing. My acid reflux is really acting up. So we're going to do the Happy Easter right there. That's on the back of the envelope. And then Springtime Greetings on the front here. Simple, clean and simple. Nothing else. Just real easy going. I could actually do a ton of these cards. I know I can. So for this one, we're going to start with our bunny. And our bunny is going to go front. And I wonder if we could do 3 bunnies. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So we're going to do 1 bunny. And then we're going to need a Post-it note. Where's my Post-it notes? I need to open a package. Because we need to make a mask. Oh my goodness, this is like... ah! That is not going back on there. I'm going to fold that onto itself because there is so much glue on that, guys, that I could barely open that. So that takes care of that. But we do need a Post-it note. I used all mine up. So we're going to do the bunny rabbit again. Now, you want to see how this is. We want to make sure we get as much of the bunny as we can on that edge. So I'm going to have to do it like this way, because that's where the adhesive is, and that is what we need, because we're doing a mask, so we can do multiple bunnies. So now all you got to do is fussy cut this little guy out. And you do want to get no edge. I mean, even if you cut off the line like I'm doing of the stamp, that's better than leaving a white border or anything around it. And I am not being particularly careful with this, except to take off the outline. As much of it as I feel is reasonable. Because it'll just make them look like they're stacked more. Yeah, sticking to me. This is something when I first started stamping I thought was amazing. I loved doing it. I loved being taught it. All right. Now we're going to take our wee little bunny that we just fussy cut, lay it on top of our image. That's why you want as much of the sticky stuff from the back of it. Remember, we're doing 3 bunnies. So this one looks like he's going to be off a little bit. So we're going to do him like right there. We got a family going on here. This one is going to come down a bit right there. So now when we take this off, he's in the front and we have those guys in the back. Could have done a little better on my placement, but I'm good with it. So where's my blender pen? That still has quite a bit of pink on it. Let's try the other side. All right, we're going to go over our pecan pie. Just going over it with the blender pen to add a little shading and coloring to our wee bunnies. Do his little tail. That little bit. I mean, you could keep this monochromatic if you wanted. I am not. We're going to add some grass on this bunny. But the bunnies are real simple, sweet, light colored you can darken the color, add a little pecan pie if you wanted to make it areas darker, but I'm really happy with that. I really am. So we need to ground our bunnies. Well, it might help if I push it the right way, right? To close that up. So we're going to be using, for our greenery, it's going to be soft seafoam because I want this to be a soft looking card. Where is my bunny rabbit? We're going to put this one back on there. Then I'm going to use a bit of this one. Oh, most definitely. So we're going to do just kind of cover that little bit at the tail. We're going to stamp some grass there. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to stamp up again. Oh, I got it. I can't believe I got it right in there. I was trying to fill it in and it was just really close. So there's some grass. Now we're going to bring, I'm afraid I'm going to get my shirt in the ink here. There you go. This little one is going to get some grass. I'm going to bring it over here, go up a bit. I really should have shifted those over that way. This little bunny is going to be sitting in the grass, so we're using our mask up. Yep. And now we're going to stamp some more grass down here. And thinking, do I want another layer? I do. All right, so our bunnies are in their little field of grass. You could come in and stamp the daffodils, but I think that's going to be too busy. So next we're going to bring in our lavender, fresh freesia, and we're going to stamp that Happy Easter down here. Bright Easter colors. My friend is going to go right here. See, isn't that sweet? So I think we're going to do some more grass. We're going to fill this down here in. So I want to go... I'm going to work around the Happy Easter. With a little bit of a help from a post-it note. Let's see, right there. And just the tip of that. All right, so we have all of our thing. Happy Easter is written in the grass, and I think I didn't want to add anything else, so I'm thinking, what do I do? Up here, I'm kind of wishing I had a little something up there. Where did it go? Where's my itty bitty background stamp that I love? Oh, there it is. So you know what color we're going to bring in? We're going to add a little sky. Just because we can. Huh. We're going to bring in Balmy Blue. You know what color I loved and I still have it? Seaside Spray. You know what? I'm going to use Seaside Spray. Why not? I thought of it just now. Let's bring it out of retirement. Oh, yeah. This is such a beautiful blue. So that's full strength. We want, oh, most definitely. So we're going to need the bunny. We are going to need the bunny to cover up our bunny when we stamp. So we're going to stamp off and stamp and stamp, stamp off, off, and stamp and stamp. We're just adding a little bit of sky. Now I'm trying to figure out how. This is a bit of a sticky bit. Let's see about using this, like right there on our bunny. And then that's got more sticky bits. Sticky bits. Looky there. Now we can stamp right in that little center. We're going to move all of this over and do it again for the next bunny. Right. There's that one. That's for the ears. And that's that little space there. And then, yes, we have to do the other part of the bunny. We need in between this bunny's ears. And around my friend. We don't want it going through my friend. Really, really sweet. And now our little bunnies stand out on their own because they've all been, we're going to save that. So probably going to use that again. but sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so inside we are gonna stamp the sentiment, sending warm and happy wishes this spring in fresh freesia, because on the front we stamped in fresh freesia. Now we're going to add a little bit of grass in soft seafoam. Just a little bit. Should have started there. We're gonna all right, so that's our card. Sweet, simple, easy to do. You can add the Wink Estella on our bunny. Now I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna Wink Estella little bunny. If I had done this with Old Olive, I would have added some probably daffodils to this, but you see how like he's missing a little pink or something on there. So let's grab a Stampin' Up marker, and we have Bubble Bath here, which hopefully, let's take a look. Oh, that is darker than I want. Well, we're going to give him a little dark bit on the nose. Maybe just a little highlight in the ears. Well, that's a little too much. But there you go. It's got a little bit more personality in there. So that's our card. In the envelope, sweet and simple, nothing much to it. But a card nonetheless. You could step this up in so many ways. I think I'm going to do one more of these, but I might fussy cut the bunnies out and do them landscape. I think I'm going to do that next. So you'll get to see that. So no embellishments on this card. It would defeat the purpose of doing all the stamping on the card if I added embellishments. So I hope you guys don't mind. Gives you something to think outside of the box. If I were to do it again, I would have started with this bunny here, and I would have stamped them in a straight line, I think. I think that would have been a little better than the placement. But it is an alternative idea project. Maybe get your heads thinking a little bit outside of the box. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I would love to know what you think of this card, and please feel free to let me know in the comments. And I hope that you come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.